All these photographs, I had no idea what I was up for until I actually looked at the real thing, what the police department actually had. They're pretty gritty, very, very contrasty black and white pictures. This image I liked a lot, which in a way it also gives some of his psyche of this dismemberment of a little, I think it was a little child, because he tore up the picture and then he left this piece of head and another piece of his body, 6 inches away on the wall. Shot all with flash. The police department doesn't believe in available light. It's more in the details and minutiae of a crime scene. Well, the existence of a photographer is sort of a pretty solitary. You're always outside looking in. Now, John Doe's apartment, what we are looking through now, was built on a sound stage by Otto Max, who, as far as I'm concerned, a truly wonderful artist because of the little creations he really went into the man's psyche in such detail that it was amazing. In one room he set up like what seemed like a little museum of horrors, of images about other people's murders, other crime scenes, like glorifying it in such a way that it was actually artistic. Well, these are the stills, the crime photos on the Gluttony set. David wanted to be sure that we show immediately in the pictures that this man just ate, and there's this tons of cans and bags of food all over the kitchen. I love this picture of the back of the man's head. You don't know if he's dead or alive, but by seeing these rows of fat even on the back of his head, you get the message. The side view, well, there you see the whole thing. We had amazing makeup artists. Slot was like a combination of images which showed so much degradation that you wondered how could a human being be put through that and survive, 5 minutes. And this was truly one of probably the sickest of the murders for me to photograph the aftermath. Luckily, the body was removed. This is downtown Los Angeles, a real apartment where nobody lived for decades, I think. And it was just the filthiest thing. These are on the set of Greed. And these photos at this point just show that this is a very wealthy man because of the marvelous artwork in his office. You had the sense that she did not want to be seen like this ever, because she was a beautiful model, and she rather died. That was quite a comment. It's not as upsetting, at least not to me, maybe because it's black and white, than what I imagined this could have looked in the real scene, in the real crime scene. And also what the police told me, the stench, the smells are so terrible that luckily none of that I had to put up with.